Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Scarlet Knights ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the...
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Unloads it left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Thrust that arm out. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the Scarlet.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to pass it. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Cherry. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Out of the gun to give to the back. pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back to pass, it's McMillan. He uncorks one deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pucks it out of the air. Looking for room at the 40. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Massey. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Off the play fake on first down. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it on the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Fires fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Got a man. It's Massey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Quarterback now breaking the field. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The run to the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the right. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll try it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. to the birthplace of college football, the campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, where the game will be a little more technical, but no less intense than that showdown with Princeton in 1869. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. The Scarlet Knights have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live, so he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you can...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if it...
There he goes! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Scarlet Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rutgers. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. To the air, it's McMillan. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down.
Brings up second down.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll run the option. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Breaks the tackle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. Let's take a big-picture program perspective on Rutgers. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Massey. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line?
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Scarlet Knights trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Under fire. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Let's see what he can do with it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
To throw, it's McMillan. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is good. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. He's got it on the right. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Scarlet Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Massey. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They're going to run it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback on the keeper. good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Offense in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Back to throw. It's McMillan. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. Kick is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. He can't make the connection on the soft toss. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Reed. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. It's Cherry. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He makes a grab. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing on the basketball court with the Deeps. They're up 14 over East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man on the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They get to the line quickly. Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. On the move, he fires. Working on the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Sends it back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be dragged down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space. It's Reed. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. That's caught. It's Cherry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Gives it on the option. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punted away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Motion from the back. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Massey. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking for room, it's Reed. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's McMillan. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. But they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this 2nd half.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Going to sling it on second down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Massey. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They want to run it left here. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. It's McMillan. Gets it out quickly.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Massey. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick completion to the right. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Iowa is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Kinnick Stadium, but the black and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Western Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Cherry. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The kick is on its way. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make them make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end. And this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his big tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll leave it with him. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Coming out with it, it's Isaac. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Frost. That's caught. It's Moore. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He lobs one high down the left side and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Look out, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Scanning the field, it's Frost. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He wants to throw it again. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The inside handoff. Fouls through the defense. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Fights off the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it to the back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He splits the upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Frost. Fires to the big fella. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Running into the open space. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down. They'll go to the air. Complete to the right. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They just keep firing. Unloads to the right. This time it's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This time they'll go to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do after that last play. Second and 13. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. This makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 28 over Louisiana Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Quickly out to the tight end. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Catch in the middle. It's Cherry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock.
There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. To the air, it's Frost. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Looking downfield, it's Bannon. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Stands in and takes the hit. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking downfield, it's Bannon. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle, it's Cherry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Fires downfield. Finds the big tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The give to the left side. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. With the run on 1st and goal. And it'll be a touchdown.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns, like it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know... Turning it on!
That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Back to throw, it's Ward. Using the quick game. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Patterson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Skinner. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
That route is a man-beater, and the quarterback knew exactly where to go with it. He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest, yards after the catch, setting up first and goal.
It's complete to the right. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stand. Extra point here will tie the game.
For the extra point.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. To the air, it's McMillan. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. With the catch, it's Reed. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Sends it downfield. Makes a grab deep. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Looking for a man. It's Ward. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Reads it, fires complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Give to the running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Got a man, it's Wood. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Ward. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the play fake on first down. On target over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. Looking to get it in. Hauls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Ward. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off play action on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cherry. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Run in the red zone, it's Reed. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Frost. Trying to bull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. These defenses were reeling in the first quarter. See if they can get their sea legs in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They go to the ground. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. He's got him. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll try the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Dropping back, it's Ward. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They kick it away on fourth down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Oh, he's got some space. Made a defender miss.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. Still running at the 40. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air, it's Frost. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Skinner. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Skinner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Cherry. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Frost. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Offense never had a chance. A 3rd down sack forces the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Patterson. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Kentucky going quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30, the 10. Touchdown! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 7 over Old Dominion. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To throw, it's Ward. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. And to get rid of it quickly.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. He's in open space downfield. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Ward. Snagged in the middle, it's Patterson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Wildcats want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Skinner. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just
Right down the boulevard. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Frost. Makes the grab.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Catch in the middle. It's Cherry. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. It's a reverse. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man. You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Ward. Makes the catch, it's Wood. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. The official says no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Lost to fire on 2nd down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. best thing you can do. Hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. To the air, it's Frost. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gets open down the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Gonna look downfield again. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger. they'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
To advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Back to pass, it's Ward. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's second and long. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Skinner. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Toledo put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Rockets had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gonna run it. It's Reed. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Frost. Finds his tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give from the gun. Nice move to keep running. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. play from the gun. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The running back has it. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Frost. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's 3rd and goal. Powers forward. And they're in for a touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He'll toss it. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got an open man. Nice job. They pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Kentucky! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. And the ball's out, and they're after it. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Ward. Fires to the big fella. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Frost. Snagged out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Just a short pass to the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, and 2nd down's coming up. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Cherry. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Rides to back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Here comes the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Wood. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll move the wide receiver. Just keep slinging it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He'll throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wood. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.